My friends, when God is about to give you something big, He won't just whisper it to your heart. He will confirm it. He will speak in ways you cannot deny. Some of you have been sensing a shift, feeling that God is leading you into something new. And you've been asking, Lord, is this really you? Am I hearing you right? Am I going in the right direction? And I want you to know today, when God is moving, He will not leave you in confusion. He will give you signs. He will send confirmation. He will make it clear that His hand is on your life and that He's leading you into something greater. Now, sometimes those confirmations will come through His Word. Have you ever been reading the Bible and suddenly a verse jumps off the page like it was written just for you? Maybe it speaks directly to the situation you're in. Maybe it answers a question you've been wrestling with. That's not a coincidence. That's God confirming what He's already placed in your spirit. That's why His Word is called a lamp to our feet and a light to our path, because He uses it to guide us, to reassure us, to show us that we are walking in His will. Other times, God will confirm things through people. You'll be in a conversation and someone will say something that speaks directly to what you've been praying about. They don't even know what you're going through, but their words hit your spirit in a way that you know it's God. Or maybe a pastor preaches a sermon and it's as if they've been reading your mind, or a friend sends you a message out of nowhere, not knowing that their words are exactly what you needed to hear. That's not chance. That's God using others to confirm what He's already been speaking to you. And then sometimes God confirms things through divine opportunities. You'll find doors opening that you didn't even knock on. A job offer will come from a place you never applied. A connection will be made that you never planned for. God will orchestrate things in such a way that you have no doubt it was Him. You see, when God is in something, He will bring alignment. He will bring favor. He will open doors that only He can open. That's why you don't have to force things to happen, because when it's from God, it will flow in His perfect timing. But my friends, let me tell you this. God doesn't just confirm His plans through blessings. He also confirms them through resistance. Because sometimes the enemy sees what God is doing before you do, and he will try to stop it. Have you ever noticed that right before a breakthrough, you face unusual opposition? You start moving toward what God has for you, and suddenly distractions come, doubts creep in, people start questioning you, discouraging you, making you second-guess what you know God told you. Listen, don't be discouraged by the resistance. The enemy wouldn't be fighting you this hard if there wasn't something great on the other side of this battle. In fact, sometimes opposition is the very confirmation that you are on the right path. Think about Nehemiah. God put a vision in his heart to rebuild the walls of Jerusalem, and as soon as he started the work, opposition came from every side. People mocked him, threatened him, tried to stop him. But Nehemiah didn't let their voices shake him. He kept building. And because he stayed faithful, the very thing the enemy tried to stop came to pass. And my friends, the same is true for you. If you are facing opposition right now, if the enemy is trying to discourage you, that may be the clearest sign that you are stepping into something great. The question is, will you keep building? Will you keep trusting? Will you hold on to what God has spoken, even when the enemy tries to shake your confidence? God will confirm His promises, but you have to be listening. You have to be watching. You have to stay in His Word so that when He speaks, you recognize His voice. You have to stay in prayer so that when He leads, you are ready to follow. You have to stay faithful so that when opposition comes, you don't waver, you don't retreat, but you stand firm knowing that if God said it, He will do it. And when you do that, when you trust His confirmations, when you walk in obedience to what He has spoken, you will step into the big thing He has been preparing for you all along. My friends, when God is about to give you something big, the enemy will do everything he can to make you doubt it. He will try to shake your faith, distract your mind, and discourage your heart. And if you're not careful, you'll start to believe the lies. You'll start to think, maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe I didn't hear God right. Maybe this isn't for me. And that's exactly what the enemy wants, to get you to step back right when you should be stepping forward. Have you ever noticed that right before a breakthrough, the battle seems to intensify? Right before a door opens, the pressure increases. Right before the blessing, the enemy comes at you harder than ever. That's because if you walk in your calling, if you receive the blessing that's on its way, it's going to advance God's kingdom. It's going to shake the darkness. It's going to break chains. And so he fights you, not because you're weak, but because he sees that you are dangerous to his plans. He attacks you because he knows what's inside of you. He tries to plant fear because he knows if you hold on to faith, nothing will be able to stop you. Look at the life of Jesus right after he was baptized. Right after the heavens opened and the Father declared, "This is my beloved Son in whom I am well pleased." What happened? He was led into the wilderness to be tempted by the enemy. Right after confirmation came confrontation. And that's how the enemy works. He will always attack you at the point of your identity, your purpose, and your promise. He wants you to forget who you are. He wants you to question what God has said. He wants you to turn back just when you're on the edge of something great. But I came to tell you today, don't you dare turn back now. If the enemy is fighting you, it's because your breakthrough is closer than you think. Some of you are in that battle right now. You've been feeling the weight of discouragement. You've been hearing voices of doubt. You've been facing distractions that are pulling you away from what God has spoken. But listen, if you're facing resistance, that means you are moving forward. The only time the enemy has to fight you is when you are advancing. He doesn't fight people who are sitting still. He doesn't fight people who have given up. He only fights those who are about to step into something powerful. So if you're in a fight right now, take heart. It's a sign that God is about to do something big in your life.